Don't make me wait too long. Five niggas shot some way too long. Time ticking, I'ma bring my phone. Perfect girl, you can't do wrong. Don't make me wait too long. Slide on your favorite song. Let me find out you.
Okay, like always, I'm gonna go ahead and start priming my face. I've been using the Milk Hydro Grip primer. It is literally my favorite primer right now. I don't think I'll ever go back to anything else. And then next, I'm gonna go ahead and use a spoolie to brush my eyebrows. You wanna do that before you do your eyebrows to make sure all of the hair is going in the same direction. Once that is done, I'm taking my e.l.f. brow gel to go ahead and seal it and keep them in place. Like I told you guys in previous videos, I don't really use fancy products for my eyebrows. I literally found this little brow palette in my local beauty supply and it has been working for me. So now we're gonna go ahead and go in with our e.l.f. Pro Conceal. I'm just gonna use this to underline the bottom of my brows and give us that nice, sharp, clean eyebrow we are looking for. Just a quick tip for beginners. I've been doing this since I've been doing my brows. I just draw a line completely across to, you know, see that my eyebrows are somewhat even. So I think you guys should give it a try. It's been working for me for years. Okay, once we have our brows lined, we're gonna go ahead and take our Real Techniques Beauty Blender and blend well. You do want your eyeshadow to place nicely, so this part is really important, you guys. Don't half-ass it. Blend, blend, blend. Once both lids are blended well, we're gonna go ahead and start blending out that line that we created for our brow guide. So y'all don't judge. I'm going in now with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette. This palette has been through the fire, okay? So that is why it looks like that. And then for my crease, I'm just gonna go in with the color Fudge. Okay, you guys, so I'm not a makeup guru. I'm just showing you guys my method on how I achieve my cut crease. So I'm just going in with a flat brush, my same e.l.f. Pro Concealer, and just outlining the crease of my lid. Okay, and now I'm just using my same brush and the same Fudge color that was in our Anastasia palette. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blend, not all the way through the lid, but just at the corner of where we just created our cut crease. Next, we're going to go in with our Morphe palette. I'm going to use this top left corner color. It is like a tannish peachish. I don't know the color for you guys, but now we're going to just go ahead and use that to matte out the concealer that we placed on our lid. So this is where my amateur makeup skills are showing. I'm going in with the angle brush and using the same Fudge color. And now I'm just going to start lining the top of my cut crease to go ahead and define it more. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos lately just to learn different methods, and I've been trying other methods. Maybe if I just practice a little more, but right now I just have to keep on doing what works for me, because if I would have tried something new on this video, I wouldn't have been getting married. Yeah, so you're gonna just do that and then continue to blend if necessary. All right, at this point, y'all know me. It should be nothing new. This is not a fancy palette. This is a palette that I found, I want to say, at Ross. I wish I was able to link it, but I don't know if it's even on the internet, y'all. It was like $7. But I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this tan goldish shimmer color, and we're just gonna apply that over the peachish color that we have placed on our lid. And as you guys can see, the color is absolutely giving. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my eyeliner. I'm not gonna let you guys see this whole process because most of you know that do your makeup, you know that eyeliner is a pain in the ass and it takes forever. But yes, I'm gonna go ahead and do both eyes and then I'll be right back. Okay, so both of my eyes are done. Now what I do, I go in with the e.l.f. Concealer and I just line my eyeliner. I don't know if you guys know that trick, but this will help you crisp the eyeliner. I've tried eyeliner using the tape method. and it still comes out smudged and smeared. I hate it. And then now I'm just using my foundation with the same angle brush, and I'm going to start outlining the top of my brows. Okay, now that our brows are all crisp, we're gonna go ahead and take the remaining product that's on our forehead, use our beauty blender to blend it all in. Make sure you go in between your brows with the foundation that's on the beauty blender, because sometimes when we conceal that line, it will leave a harsh line from time to time. And if you're in a rush, that's another thing. If you're in a rush, I don't recommend doing that method, because I don't always blend it out all the way. So yeah, only do that when you have time to revisit it, okay? And then now we're just gonna go ahead and complete our foundation and start blending. All right, you guys, and now we're gonna go back in with our e.l.f. Pro Conceal. I'm gonna start my highlighting process. My highlighting process is pretty basic, pretty simple, like the way when most makeup gurus and makeup artists first started, contouring and highlighting. This was the way, and I'm sticking to it. I ain't trying shit else. So I just go underneath both of my eyes, in the creases of my nose. I'm going to apply to my chin, and then I'm going to create this weird plant growing looking picture on my forehead. Down the bridge of the nose. So you guys bear with me, because I just recently started contouring my nose. I feel like if your nose ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm completely fine with the way my goddamn nose looks. Now I'm going in with the medium to dark black Radiance palette. I'm going to link that down below as well. You can find it at Target, and honey, it is the bomb, okay? It gives. So for my contour, I literally just do my cheekbones, and then I just apply across my forehead. I used to go on my jawline, but that was kind of looking harsh, and it was making me look really two-tone. I already have a discolored neck as it is, so I didn't want to add anything to what I had going on already. And then now on the sides of our nose, because what is a highlight to a nose if you are not contouring it? So y'all bear with me. At this point, I was fucking nervous because I had already went in onto my skin and there was no turning back. So I low-key went hard with the contour more than what I usually do. So yeah, just y'all seen how it turned out. So okay, and to complete your highlight, you're just gonna go in with the beauty blender and blend it all the way out. I blended the rest of my face off of camera because I don't feel like you guys need to sit there and watch me just blend it all in. Now I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier setting powder, and we're going to place it on all of the areas that we had concealed. So yeah. Okay, you guys, so I went ahead and applied my eyelashes off camera as well. I'm now going in with my Mary Kay fluff brush. This is literally the best brush to take off any setting powder. I absolutely love it. I don't know if Mary Kay is still in. No, I'm just kidding. It is. If I could find the name, I'll just link it in the description box. But yeah, it's the bomb brush. Now I'm going to use my palette from the Beauty Supply. And I'm going to mix the two colors to go ahead and create me some blush. So as you guys can see, that is giving. And now I'm going in with my highlight from the Beauty Supply. This is a Morphe brush. I don't know the name or the number because it is so old and everything has completely scratched off the brush. So yeah, can't help y'all out with that one. So I'm just gonna apply it to the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, and then to both of my cheekbones. I like to apply to the top of my lip. It just gives. With my same highlight color, I'm just going to use a small brush to go ahead and go in underneath my brow line. I don't know, that just gives a different type of look for pictures and everything. I've actually been doing it a lot lately with my makeup, so y'all get into it. Y'all already know mascara is from Ross. You don't have to be super fancy with mascara. I feel like all mascara is the goddamn same. But now going back in with my Anastasia Subculture palette, I'm using the color Fudge, and I'm just gonna go ahead and now line my waterline to just give me that extra pop. Moving on to my absolute favorite lip combo. This is my MAC Cosmetics lip liner in the color Chestnut. I swear by, you guys, just line your lips, and then for the center of our lips, I'm going to go in with the NYX lip gloss in the shade Cinnamon Roll for all of my chocolate honey bunnies, okay? Get Cinnamon Roll. That needs to be in your purse, your makeup bag, when you on vacation, when you about to get married, girl. Have that Cinnamon Roll color, because the way that this pops on our skin is unbelievable, okay? I promise y'all, compliments left and right. Okay, you guys, I just like an extra pop of gloss, so I'm just going in with this honey lip gloss that I got off of Amazon. I'll also link that in the description box. And then next, I'm just going to go in with my Wet n Wild Matte Finish Setting Spray to go ahead and give this face what it needs, okay? So I do this with pretty much all setting sprays. As you guys can see, it left splotches on my face. That is why I was spraying out before I sprayed it on my face, because you want to make sure the sprayer of the bottle is working properly. If it's not, it will do that to you every time, and it fucking sucks to fix it. But as you guys can see, I slayed. Okay, the day was saved. Don't play. Now we're moving on to the hair. Okay, you guys, so for look number one, I'm just gonna go ahead and take any parting comb, and I'm giving myself a side part to go ahead and section off the part that will be left out for the bang. Now that the hair is parted out, I'm just going to use a clip to go ahead and keep it in place. And now this is our effortless kind of like bun look. So I'm just going to take my hair tie, my safety hair tie, and go ahead and wrap it around the back of my hair and create this messy bun looking situation. One of my absolute favorite parts of all of my hairstyles is the baby hair. What I've been doing to mine lately, I've just been taking a flat iron and curling it, because when you do that swoop type of look, it gives you exactly the swoop that you need. I actually need to purchase me one of the smaller flat irons, because yeah, I kind of burn myself all the time, but it's so worth it, because just watch how these baby hairs are about to slay. Once our baby hair is curled, we're gonna go in with the Got To Be spray and just start molding down our baby hair. This allows you to kind of have the more like dry baby hair look, to where it doesn't look like it's just all plastered down with a bunch of product. I'm gonna eventually end up using some Got To Be gel, just a tad, just to give me a little bit more layage, if that's a word. But yeah, you want to go in first though with the just the Got To Be spray. Okay, so this part is pretty easy. For the bang, I'm just taking my flat iron and just giving it one big curl, because we want it to be all together. We want just one seamless curl. And then you just do that until you get the curl of your liking. And that was it right there for me. Now we want to start securing our bun. I'm just going in every area that feels like it's kind of loose or where it needs support. Since this is a messy look, you don't want everything to be just like super intact, but you do want to secure like most of the hairstyle. You don't want your shit falling apart. And what is a wedding hairstyle without some form of bedazzle or jewel going on? I do know the day that I get married, I want to have some sort of something in my hair just sparkling and taking people's breath away. But today, since this is not a real wedding, we're just going to go ahead and use one of my tennis bracelets. So at this point, I was trying to follow the curve of my part, and as I was doing it, I'm like, okay, this looks completely retarded, but I wanted to leave this part in the video so you guys could kind of just watch my creative mind go from one thing to the next. So I just ended up going with the bracelet kind of like hanging alongside of my baby hairs. And of course, I'm just securing the bracelet with bobby pins. And then just to go ahead and hide my little contraption, I'm just going to go ahead and comb my hair over the bracelet. Wasn't that just beautiful? Now on to look number 2. So I'm just taking the same parting comb and I'm going to split my hair down the middle. So just giving myself a middle part so we can go ahead and pull out the 2 bangs that we need. Okay, so we have our 2 bangs parted out. I had to do the rest of that off of camera because I do have tape-ins in, as you guys know, and one of the tape-ins slid out and it was kind of a process to put it back in. But now I'm gonna go ahead and take the same hair tie and we're just going to create a low bun. And of course, start securing with bobby pins, just wherever you feel necessary. For this one, I wanted it to look a little more tamed than the last look, so I ended up applying a lot of bobby pins, but it's totally your preference on how messy you want it to look, but not too messy, okay? You're getting married, girl. Okay, so the placement of our bracelet this time was a no-brainer. I'm like, this can go straight down the middle of my part. I know some brides have like a little piece dangling, but because this was really nigga rigged, I decided to scoot it back just a little bit more so it could literally stop right at the edge of my hairline and look like that's what it was supposed to do. And yes, this is look number 2. I've been trying to get paid. I got and they feel it's grown women sentimental, couple foreign things flying in and out of LA. I'm not a player, I got a plan. What's up with you, girl? What you saying? Do you want to roll with it from the land? Let me see you pose for a minute. 5'5", thick thighs busting out of the denim. Got bad way more than a little bit. Probably had me falling in love if a hit. Never had it from the hood, but she knew it. Baby said she wanna go slow. Don't make me wait too long. All right, you guys, on to look number 3. Y'all don't start judging me. At this point, I got motherfucking tired, okay? I was trying to originally go with another updo, but I'm like, hey, that's gonna take too much effort. So let's just go ahead and go with a half up, half down. Now that I'm editing the video, I should have just maybe put out like one string as far as in, you know, like a bang, and then did half up, half down. It would have gave more wetting, but hey, whatever. There's a lot of different hairstyles that get presented at weddings, and this may be one of them, so whatever. I'm going ahead and wrapping my hair around the hair tie, just because I want to give it more of like a seamless look. I don't want to have that big old black hair tie. And then once again, I'm going to go ahead and take my flat iron and curl my baby hair, because as you guys know, the other 2 hairstyles, it didn't require this side to be dealt with, and this one does. So I'm gonna do that and do the same process over again to lay my baby hairs. Lastly, you just want to take your flat iron and go over any dislikes you may have with the hairstyle. I wanted to recurl my baby hair, so that is what I'm doing now. And then I'm also going to go in and curl the bottom of my hair and a part of my ponytail, just to give that extra curl wedding type of look. I am so glad I was able to work this bracelet out. So for the finishing look on this, I'm just going to go ahead and bobby pin the bracelet and then wrap it around the rest of the hair tie, just to give that glitter sparkle that we all would love in our hair on our wedding day. Once that is secure, you guys, this is the finished look. I am so happy you guys made it through this video with me. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And just go ahead and start to slay on your wedding day, okay?
Don't make me wait so long. Slide on your favorite song. Let me find out you faded low. I pull up, but I can't.